So I've just finished my first gym session. As you can tell, I get very sweaty. I look like a tomato when I exercise. But it was good. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I did lower today. It was really good because I used to really enjoy lower, and then when I started going to the gym, I got really into upper. I did leg press today, which I used to be able to do quite well on. So I think my max I did was 150 kilograms. Didn't get there today, but I surprised myself because I started at 60 and then I went up to 80, and then on my third set I went up to 120 and did like 10 or 12 reps of that. So that was really good. And then I was doing like kickbacks, and I'm used to the standing up one, so I had a wander around the gym, and it's still quite a new gym to me. I've only been like a few times, and that was like a good few months ago. And I was looking for this kickback, and I could not find this standing kickback. So I went and asked the guy that owns the gym, and bless him, he took me to it, and it was one of those ones where you kind of bend over and you kick upwards, which I've never done before, to be honest. So it's a bit of a strange feeling, but it was good. It went well. I did it. I think I maxed out. I wouldn't say maxed out. Until I'm used to the movement, I'm going to go too heavy. But I did 50 kilograms on my third set because I start low and then I work my way up just to make sure I'm not like pushing myself too much or like going to injure myself. Then I did they're split squats, but I think they're just like lunges, but you don't actually lunge anywhere. You just start off in a lunge and then go up and down. It says on my thing I should use dumbbells, but I weigh a lot, so for me to like push my body weight up and down, that's still a lot. So until I'm comfortable doing that, my balance is shocking, I'm just going to carry on doing those body weight for now. I did Romanian deadlifts with dumbbells. That I did it with 10 kilograms in each hand with that one. It wasn't bad. I'm used to doing them with the Smith machine, to be honest with you, or a barbell. So doing it with a dumbbell, I know in theory what I'm supposed to be doing, is in like dragging it down my leg, but it hurts my lower back a little bit, and I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, I'm not overextending or bending my back or going too far. I'm waiting for the pull in the back of my legs before I go up and not overextend. So I don't know. I need to have a look at that. Maybe I might just need to work on my core, to be honest. And then at the end, I finished with some like dynamic core, so like around the world and overhead marches as well, which I'm going to do at the end of every gym session. Because I'm not a big fan of abs, to be honest with you, because I might have a tiny bit of diastasis, recti, the thing that women get after pregnancy or during pregnancy, when your abs split a little bit. I might have a little bit of that. So my abs have never been the same. I used to be able to do like 20 crunches in a row and do like 3 ab exercises at the end of every gym session, like 2020, and I was not today, no. But yeah, really good. I'm on time. I just need to go home now. I need to shower, have a protein shake, and then I'm going to drop my stuff back into work, so that'll be that chapter closed, and then come home and get on with some other bits. So peace. Yesterday I did upper in the gym, it was good, it was nice, and I went with my partner. We didn't do the same thing, but we both went and it was very nice. And then the day before I did my first run of couch to 5K. I also played football last night, so yeah, add in lower on Monday, couch to 5K on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I played football. My legs are now shattered. So I was meant to do couch to 5K today, but I'm going to swap it for Friday, which is tomorrow, because I was going to have a rest day tomorrow. So at the moment I'm sat in bed, aching. I took the girls to school. I had my breakfast. Ooh. I did with my Grow with Joe exercise in the morning. I meant to go for a walk at some point today as well. Just like, it's meant to be an active rest day. The last thing I want to do is be active. I just want to curl up in a ball like these cats next to me and go to sleep. But, well, I could go to sleep. I don't know. I'll have to look into what an active rest day is. But yeah, aching today. Dieting's going well. I'm down again today in weight, sticking to my protein goals and my calorie goals, so that's going well. I don't feel hungry, which is good. I just feel really, really tired physically and mentally. I'm looking forward to my rest today. Yeah. Oh, good news, because I thought I start my new job next week. So I will be working, for example, one of the days will be like 4 till 7 on a Wednesday, which was going to be an issue because it's in a different town from my football, and my football normally is like 7 till 8, and it'd take me like half an hour to get to that football place. But they're thinking next week they're going to do our training 8 to 9, so that will give me an hour to get to training and obviously get dressed and ready, so that'll be fab. I'll have to also find a way to eat dinner in between that point, because obviously I won't be able to eat dinner before 3:30 before I leave, and then I think waiting and not eating from lunchtime all the way through to 9:30 when I get home is a bit mad, but I'll have to figure that out next week, what I do. I don't know the fridge situation, whether I can bring like food and pop it in the fridge and like eat it when I finish work. So I'll have to, on Monday when I go for my first day, double check that and see. But yeah, excited, physically tired, mentally tired, but surviving. So today, it is Saturday today. I was meant to do a gym session today, but I kind of overloaded my legs yesterday on my couch to 5K run. Because yesterday on my couch to 5K run, I did week 2 run 2 instead of week 1 run 2. So as you can imagine, that went well, and I didn't actually find that out until I got into the run and did like the first run, and it was like, welcome, well done, that was your first run of week 2. Oh, fabulous. So I had to complete that. So that killed my legs off a little bit, and they were already killing from the football I did on Wednesday. So I've been speaking to ChatGPT about it, and because obviously of my weight, I am kind of overloading my calves a little bit. So I'm basically going to have to calm down, because Monday was lower gym day, Tuesday couch to 5K, Wednesday was football, and then Thursday it was meant to be couch to 5K. So that's like literally lower every single day in some form. So what I'm going to do is, I'm meant to do a full body in the gym today. We're going to drop the full body in the gym because don't really need it. We're going to do one upper during the week. Obviously we've got loads of lower going on in different ways. So today is another rest day basically, which I'm quite happy with. I'm not too fussed about at all, because I was going to struggle to get to the gym today anyways, because my gym opens at 8 o'clock. And oh, my cat's turned up. I'll show you him. What's he up? This is Reggie. He is a gentleman. Isn't he so cute? Yeah. Do you see the rain? What's going on out the window? Today is fine. I'm not going to the gym because I needed a day's break anyways. So I'm looking for something. I needed a day's break anyways because, there it is. No, it's not. Well, my gym opens at 8 a.m. and we've got to leave here at 9:30 to go to Nottingham because we're going to go see Bluey's big play. Now, my kids don't know this, so I'm trying to like whisper a little bit because they're in the next room. So we're going to go and have a meal at Prezzo, and then we're going to go and watch Bluey's big play at 1, which would be really good. I'm excited for it. So I'm just getting ready for that now. But yeah, so today's basically going to be a conscious eating day and maybe a bit of an active rest. So, end of week 2 has come. I started off the week at 240.6 pounds and I finished up at 238.4 pounds. So I had a 2.2 pound loss, which is, I think, quite good. Not as big as my first week loss, but obviously that's not just all fat. So I'm quite happy with it. There were a few moments where it felt like the scale wasn't really moving and I just had to keep kind of powering through. I have done these groups before where you see people, they're losing like 7 pounds, 8 pounds, you know, these big numbers straight away, and you're kind of told that if you're big, then you can lose weight a little bit quicker in terms of like those big numbers on a weekly basis, but that's just because you have more to lose. And I feel like I don't see that, because even though I'm doing the right things, it's a mix, I think, of a little bit of body recomposition maybe. Oh, little twig. Body recomposition maybe, but also like obviously the PCOS and the insulin resistance. I think my body just works a little bit more differently and it's going to take longer for me to lose weight, but as long as it is going there, let it go. So this week I did 2 gym sessions. I was meant to do 3. ChatGPT and I had a very serious chat and we've dropped the fort body, which we spoke about earlier on in a different part of this video. I did do my football, which was great, and I completed my couch to 5k runs, all 3 of them this week. I did accidentally go up to week 2 run 2. That was a bit of a jump, but I did it and I survived. Can't say the same about my calves though. I had this awful shooting pain on like the side of my calves. If anyone has any advice or has been through anything similar and has any advice on how to kind of help the recovery of that would be fab, because I feel like every week after football I'm going to have kind of the same issue, because football's quite chaotic with the stop starting. So my calves are a bit like, oh. But we'll see in this week that's coming. But I do think my calves are going through an adaptation phase, so they are getting used to the idea of, you know, carrying my weight, not just carrying it, but running and jogging with it as well. So I've got to give them a bit of grace really, haven't I? My average calories for this week have been about 1800, so I've been quite steady on that, and there's not much more interesting things I can say about it. I haven't really gone over. Some days I was having like 13 to 1500 calories, but I was still on like 170 grams of protein. I just wasn't hungry for anything more. So I was still having my 3 meals. I was still having like a snack. So I'm not going to eat for the sake of it if I'm full and I've hit my protein target. I'm not going to do that. My protein for the week, I've been averaging about 135 grams to 150 grams. So that's been really good. So I've been hitting that, and I've been hitting my water target consistently. I don't think there's been a day where I've not hit my water target. It's the easiest thing I can do, apart from my daily weigh-ins that I do. That's quite easy. So I'm fiddling. That's quite easy. No major HS flares this week either. So that was quite simple and nice. So I'm really happy about that. I'm quite proud that I swapped my rest day from the Friday to the Thursday to accommodate for my calves, just to give them a little bit of extra recuperation after football, because I think they did need that. If they need that next week, they can't have it, because Friday is a work day and I won't be able to do my couch to 5k or my gym, so my calves will just have to adapt quickly, basically. But something I'm really proud of actually is because normally I do my couch to 5Ks with my partner, and this Sunday I had my kids with me. They weren't at their dad's, so we couldn't go on a run together, but I dragged my 6-year-old out with me. I say dragged, she was up for it. I was a little bit nervous, to be honest with you, because she can be a little bit in her own world, and I was like, oh, if she takes off, she's a very quick runner, am I going to be able to keep up with her? But she was fantastic. She stayed near me, she did the walking, the running, you know, and it was quite good because I was chatting away with her and she was chatting away with me. And it's different because when I'm running with my partner and he starts chatting to me, my head is just like, please stop talking to me right now, I'm dying. But it's different when my 6-year-old talks to me, because obviously I can't turn around and have that feeling. My feeling is like, oh, she's doing really well, I'll talk to her, I'll encourage her. So it was a different dynamic, and it was actually really nice. And I know she can run faster than me probably, and she definitely can run longer than me. But obviously in her head, she doesn't think like that. She thinks, oh, this is my mummy, I'm going to do what she says, that kind of thing. So there's like a different dynamic there. Whereas with my partner, it's a case of I feel like I'm holding him back a little bit because he can run quicker, but he chooses to stay near me. Well, I don't know if I'd say chooses to stay near me. I let him borrow my AirPod, and then if he goes too far, it just kind of runs out of range really, so he's got to come back. So I don't know about have to in that scenario, but it's been really good. It's been trying. There's been a lot of aches and body pains this week, so I'm hoping going into next week it just all settles and my body adapts, and I just kind of get used to it basically. So going into week 3, I'm hoping basically to keep it all as it is. Less pain, I'm hoping. I'm also starting my new job tomorrow, so I've planned my routine very carefully at the moment so that when I start my new job, nothing has to change with it. So I can just carry on with my couch to 5K, my gym, all these things, and then I can just go to work kind of like late afternoon, evening time, and that'll be fantastic. The only issue that we've spoken about already is going to be the football. I've looked into it. So I finish work at 7:30 p.m. If I leave at 7:30 p.m, I can be at the football ground for 8 o'clock when I start. So I'll let you know if it works, but that is kind of my goal. But yeah, I'm gonna log off now. I'm tired. I'm ready to sleep. It has been a long week, but it has been really enjoyable. So I will catch you guys next week.